Welcome back. Adam has returned, and it's not Monday, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, we could go with that. Tasty Tuesday. We're going to be celebrating some local food, local eateries, and this afternoon we dropped by Bubbies Kitchen in Victoria's Cook Street Village. For the past year and a half or so, it's been serving meals that aim to be as wholesome as a grandma would make.
What we've done is taken ground lamb and basically make our own little donair loaf out of it.
I see some onions in there?
Yeah, so in there there's just some paprika, some garlic, some fresh onions, oregano, and some Dijon mustard along with some salt and pepper. And like a big thing here is ethically raised, all those things, you know.
Well, that was Josh Wilhelm, head chef at Bubbies Kitchen. And he says that all the meat and eggs that they use are ethically raised, hormone-free. They pride themselves on serving local ingredients whenever possible. And back in the kitchen, you can see the lamb. It'll eventually be wrapped in house-made naan bread. But first, a side salad prepared Bubby style.
Bubby it's Yiddish for grandmother, so is what it is.
Do you ever think like a grandma while you're cooking?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I think like my grandma, you know, and even like my mom, a lot of recipes and things from them, and that's how I like to cook, like home-style cooking and hearty things like that.
What's the secret to a good salad?
Colors, textures, crisp, everything crisp.
Right.
So I'll just come over to our soup. So again today, we always use it gluten-free and vegetarian. So we just have a nice hearty vegetable lentil soup. So we just have a wrap here, and then this is just a Dijon aioli that we make in-house here. It's just some grainy Dijon mustard and then an egg yolk base with some olive oil, just like so. Then I'm just gonna crumble some feta cheese on top. Just hit it just with some green leaf lettuce here. We're gonna come with some fresh slices of tomato, then just some shaved fresh red onion, just for a little bit of bite on the sandwich. And we'll just roll it up. Take our half here, and then we'll just slide that on the plate. And there you go for the daily half and half.
Willem says he hopes his half and half will nourish you like a proverbial grandma's cooking would and keep your taste buds from getting bored.
You know, it's a good mix of flavors. You get some soft from the naan, crunchy from the lettuce, and again, nice and warm from the soup. You'll get to taste a little bit of everything about what we're doing here.
We'll find Bubbies Kitchen at 355 Cook Street in Victoria's Cook Street Village. Well, famous people news now, and she first fell and hit her head during an inaugural event. Now Barbara Walters has the chicken pox. The 83-year-old was just diagnosed after developing a fever in hospital while being treated for that fall. Walters didn't get the virus as a child, so they're watching her closely because the disease is far more severe in adults and can be fatal.
4 helmets I played a long time.
Bert Reynolds has been released from hospital. The 76-year-old returned home today after being admitted to intensive care last week with flu symptoms and dehydration. Finally this hour, something perhaps lovely to look at, especially if you're a fruit fan, a creative car inspired by a gas station display.
And there was a bowl of fruit right where I was standing in line, and on top was a banana that was exactly this shape. And I picked it up, and I'm looking at this from every angle, thinking, all right, the wheels would go there, the seats, the engine, and I pictured it driving down the road, and I started laughing.
So Steve turned his Ford F-150 into a big banana. He's received such good feedback from locals, he's planning on touring it across North America, Europe, and Asia.
Would you go see that?
Absolutely. I think it's just great that an adult's doing that. My son made a duck truck the other day, and you know, which is great for a 2.5-year-old. Here's an adult that just looks at a fruit and goes, truck, and does it. Good for him.
I've always been partial to the wiener car, the big hot dog that used to drive around.
Yeah.
It's both tasty. Thanks, Adam.
Okay.